What is up everyone, PureChaosX here with a bit of a random video about this body, because there's none on YouTube at the moment, so I thought I would have a go and make the video myself. This will probably be one video, no parts or anything, so I'll record as this goes. But this is a L&L Models Sierra Sapphire RS Cosworth body shell. I've looked on YouTube, but nobody's made a video about this particular shell. They made some videos about their Sierra RS Cosworths, but none about this one. So I thought I would purchase it and give it a go. It's supposed to be a replacement for my yellow Skyline body, which is currently hanging up there, which I can't be bothered to get because I forgot, because it's getting a bit beaten up. So this one is supposed to be the replacement. So I thought I would purchase it. I like the Sierra Sapphire Cosworth, it's a nice car. And since obviously L&L Models are the only one that actually makes a mold, or makes a body shell of it, so I bought it. And yeah, it's an L&L Models, so it's not a Tamiya, so it's not going to be perfect, if you will. Not that Tamiya bodies are perfect, but there are some niggles to the L&L Models bodies that kind of make them a little unfortunately annoying, but in the whole, they're still quite good. They are still good, I have to admit. So I've bought a few body shells from L&L Models in recent years, including a Mark 1 Escort, just there, which doesn't quite fit onto a TT01. I don't know how it'll fit onto a TT02, but yeah. So that's the Escort, the Mark 1 Escort. And a car that some people might know is the get that out of the way, is my Michelin Pilot, which has received some new wheels and tires to make it look more like it did back in the 90s. So yeah, this is also an L&L Models body shell, but with DDP them. Sun's in the way. What does it say? Decal design and printing. So they're the decals. They made the decals for it. So yeah, that's my replica there. I think it's pretty damn good. It just doesn't have the Michelin Man sticker on the back, because trying to get that friggin' thing to, I just couldn't get it to fit properly, so I left that off. So I also got some gold wheel nuts. I didn't even notice that. Yeah, so yeah, that's the other L&L Models body I've got. So, but yeah, I thought I was going to give this one a go. Because nobody else has, at least on YouTube anyway, so I'm going to try it. I wanted to get some of the dog leg wheels for it as well, but I held off on those for now. And then I might get some in the future. But I have had to buy some 6mm offset wheels and some Tamiya tires, because I don't know, it doesn't, I mean, I tried, it just doesn't fit. Which is kind of weird. The width is bigger than a normal Tamiya body, but the distance from the top of the wheel arch to the top of the wheel arch on either side is 190mm, like it's supposed to. So quite as to why the wheels don't fit properly, I don't know. And I don't even know if 6mm, because these are 3mm offsets, I believe. So I don't think 6mm is going to make much of a difference. I might have to go to 9mm. Just to get them to sort of fit properly. So the only niggle that I have with the L&L Models ones, and this has been the same for that Escort and that Escort, there's no markings on the body for where to put the body posts. I had to measure the exact position of each of these 4 body posts, as well as the wing mirrors and the spots for the spoiler, which, by the way, are just here. They're 3D printed, so require a fair amount of sanding and primering if you want to do it properly. These are now smooth as a baby's bottom, This is just the primer. This is not the final paint. So these are the... Also, my wing mirror, not my wing mirror, my spoiler, although it's not so bad now, was quite badly warped. It was nowhere near this flat before. So I had to put like some weight on it. A big heavy piece of wood just to sort of squash it down. And this middle post had to be sanded down a bit in order for it to fit. But other than that, and the wing mirrors, nothing really needed to be done with that. Again, just primer, sand, get it smooth. So those are coming out okay. And yeah, I've got some new wheels coming. Focus. There you go. They are the HPI TE37s in black. I wanted the bronze ones, but out of stock everywhere. So, and I might end up getting some 9mm ones if the 6mm ones don't fit properly. So yeah, and some Tamiya slicks and some Schumacher foam inserts, because absolutely everywhere, Model Sport, Wheel Spin, L&L Models, even eBay, no Tamiya tire foams anywhere. Like, just gone. Insane. I also don't even know how many wheels Tamiya do that are a 6mm offset. So, because obviously the ones I've got are HPI. So yeah, we'll have to see. Get that out of the way. So yeah, but yeah, the body itself is quite nice. Looks like a Sierra Sapphire Cosworth, as you would expect. That's obviously my TT02 brushless in there. Yeah, I never actually did show you what the alloy steering links look like. That's it there. That's very nice. And this, which is actually for a TT01, but it still fits. So, let's get you out of the way. So, yeah. Obviously cut and sanded. Another thing that I've kind of noticed on these L&L Models bodies is that the polycarbonate gets quite thin at the back. This is very thin compared to this, which is quite stiff. Whereas this is it's very thin, so it somehow lost a lot of its structure there. I think it's the same with this as well. Although I think... No, I didn't. Okay. I thought I put some polycarbonate in the back of that to straighten it, or to strengthen it, but that one's actually not too bad. That one's not too bad. So, yeah, it sometimes does that on a few body shells, where it kind of just loses its rigidity. I do have some offcuts of polycarbonate. I might just put some, like, stick some here, just to sort of strengthen that. But yeah, so I was really hoping to recreate the Moonstone blue color, but I've been looking at all the Tamiya paints, but I cannot fathom how to recreate that one. It's mostly silver, but with a hint of blue. So I was thinking of things like translucent blue backed with silver, translucent silver backed with blue, anodized blue. I was going to get the anodized blue, which is probably the closest match, but it was still too blue. It was a very light blue, very sky blue, very nice looking blue, but still a little bit off. So I was thinking maybe translucent blue mixed or backed with anodized blue. But again, without testing, I'm not wasting money on paint just to test, and then obviously it doesn't quite work out. So I'm just going with the basic colour for now. But I won't say what it is until afterwards. I'll get everything on. It does obviously come with the window stickers, or the window masks, and of course the normal stickers. They look okay. They're pre-cut. The only thing that kind of puts me off are the window surrounds. They look way too thick, and way too straight, way too flat. I don't know what it is about them. They look too cartoony. They just don't look right. I'm sure they are not this thick on the real car. A part of me wants to like put the window masks on and then put some masking tape around by like an extra 2mm or something, so that when I paint the inside black, I can paint some window surrounds as well. I feel as though that's going to be way too much work. So yeah, but I don't know. There's just something about the window surrounds that just don't look right. Again, I think it's just they're too thick. Whereas if you look on the ones they did for the Escort, they're a lot thinner. They're a lot thinner, so they actually look okay. But yeah, these ones are just insanely thick. I'm pretty sure the real Sapphire does not have window surrounds that thick. Another little annoyance is, again, I suppose this might just be due to the limitations, due to the size. Because obviously on the real car, the Ford logo goes within the grille. But that grille is too small, so it would have to go there, which won't look quite right, but, you know, it's a small thing. Need to mask this bit off, make this black, like on the real car. I want to put that black, you know, I used to remember what it's called, but I can't remember what it's called anymore. But there's sort of like door bumpers down there, so I want to mask that off, so that's black. And there is a small black lip on the spoiler, which I don't know how I'm going to do that. So I'll have to find out. But yeah, so yeah, I'll add updates to this video as I go along, because like I say, I'll upload this as one video rather than like multiple parts, and we'll see what L&L Models Sierra Sapphire shell looks like when done, as long as nothing goes wrong. You know, I'm painting it one color plus a backing color, so that should be simple. The window masks should also be simple. The stickers, again, very simple. It's not as elaborate or extravagant as, say, a rally car or a touring car. So, and I've got plenty of Sierra Cosworth logos to choose from. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know why these Ford logos, these Ford badges look too big. I don't know, they might be. No, that's okay. So, yeah, we'll see how this goes. Obviously, I need to clean it. I might need to sand it a bit more. I was hoping to get the wheels before I painted it, so I knew how much more to sort of trim off or sand here. But, yeah. And again, if it comes down to it, I'll get the 9mm ones. And I won't upload this video until it's actually finished. So, like, actually finished. Including the 9mm wheels, if I have to get them. So, yeah, I'm just waiting for the wheels to arrive. The 6mm offset wheels to arrive. And the tyre foams and the Tamiya slicks. Unfortunately, couldn't get them all from the same seller. I had to get one thing from... I got the wheels from Wheelspin. And the tyres and foams from Model Sport. For some strange reason, Wheelspin have no Tamiya tyres whatsoever. None. Whereas Model Sport have the lot, pretty much. So, but Wheelspin had had the wheels I wanted, so... Yeah, I'll wait for those to arrive, which probably won't be Monday, till Monday. So, yeah. So, we'll see what this looks like when it's done. Hopefully I won't ruin it. Still a few more body shells I'd like to get. I want to get the killer body Skyline R34, and I want to get the Tamiya Audi V8 Touring. So that looks quite nice. That might end up being the actual replacement to my Skyline body, the R32. That's up there. So we'll see. We'll see. Yep. I don't know whether or not to start painting this today. I'm busy today. My friend is coming around, so I won't really have time to paint this. So I could clean it and mask it up, and then at least put one coat of the colour down, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, I shall leave it there for now. So thank you for watching, and yeah. Keep watching. I'll upload this video once this body shell is actually complete. So fingers crossed it goes okay. Yeah, I'll see you in the next segment, or whatever it is. Yeah. See you in a few seconds. Well, a few seconds for you, but it'll probably be many hours and a few days for me. So, yeah. Right, chapter 2 of this video about the L&L Models Sierra Sapphire RS Cosworth. Body shell has been cut out, sanded, cleaned and masked up. I've masked off where the front splitter is. I'm going to try and put those door bumpers on. I cannot remember what they're called for some reason. Just there and there. I've also masked off those two buttresses, I suppose you can call. I don't know how these are going to look once the stickers are on for the windows, but I was going to have a go at masking off my own window frames, but even though I do have some of that rubber Tamiya tape for, you know, going around corners, I think these might still be a bit much for that. So if I have to, I can always trim a bit off the outside of the window stickers just to kind of make them fit a bit better. But yeah. So yeah, I'll see what they look like. Yeah. Then with the window stickers, we'll be going over the top of that. It might look a bit daft, I'm not sure, because the buttresses, they kind of cover the window like that, rather than like the window being on top. So I need to cut my nails, holy shit. So yeah, I've also painted the plastic bits. I didn't do a very good job, unfortunately, with the wing mirrors. So they've been painted silver, which I've just given away the colour of the car now. And yeah, I tried to mask them off to paint these bits black. It's... yeah. I was going to use like a silver Sharpie or a Molotov chrome paint pen to colour that in, but I thought, that's a lot. Might take a while to dry, so I just thought I'd do some of the cartoony lines. And that's for both of them. Yeah, they're not perfect. There are some bits where the paint didn't get to. Bearing in mind, I actually forgot to buy some acrylic paint, Tamiya spray paint for plastic bits. This is actually polycarbonate paint. Both the black and the silver is polycarbonate paint. But it does seem to work quite well. Once it's fully cured, it just looks like normal plastic paint. And the spoiler. This was a bit of a bugger to try and put that on. Doesn't matter too much about the underside, so you won't really see it that much, but yeah, I think that went quite well. So, oh Jesus. Yeah, I just hope the screws, the 3 screws, don't like strip out inside this, because it's just 3D printed. So yeah, that doesn't look too bad actually, does it? All nice and smooth. Huzzah! Let's put those there. And then the parts that I got, the wheels, because obviously, like I said, this doesn't fit very well. Even though it's a 190mm body like the Tamiya's, it just doesn't fit. The wheels sit so far in, it just looks daft. So yeah, I couldn't find any Tamiya wheel inserts anywhere, so I bought these Schumacher touring car ones. They look kind of thick, so I don't know how well those will fit, but the tyres are, yeah, they always fit on so tightly. I can't see it being a problem. So yeah, I had to get these. Because the Tamiya ones, everywhere. eBay, Model Sport, Wheelspin, all out of stock. So I had to get something else. So these will just hopefully stiffen up the tyres a bit. We all know what these are, Tamiya slicks. I like the radials more, because they have a pattern, so they look more realistic. But these apparently offer better grip in dry surfaces. And since I'm not really going to be running this or any of my cars in the wet, slicks will probably be the better choice. Lastly, some HPI TE37s with a 6mm offset rather than the normal 3. If these are still not enough, I'll have to get the 9mm ones and see if they fit. And then I can use these for the planned killer body skyline shell that I want to get and then do up. I've got everything in my Model Sport basket, but it all comes to about £120. If anyone wants to help out a fellow YouTuber, or indeed a fellow radio controlled car enthusiast, you may donate or tip so I can put it towards the killer body Skyline Fund, if you wish, and I will attempt to make a video about that as well. I've got some decent plans for it. It's the body shell, the paints. I'm not going to say what colour scheme it's going to be, but it should look pretty good. The wheels, which will be the same as these. 6mm offset. In fact, I can probably just use these if these actually fit for this, but we'll see. So yeah, the body shell, 4 lots of paint, 2 for the body and 2 for the 2 black, because you know I back it with black. A light kit, a different light kit, one that I've never used. It's not a Tamiya and it's not a killer body one. The killer body one comes with nothing but 3mm LEDs, I think, and the one I want, the killer body uses 5mm ones, so it wouldn't actually fit. Plus, the killer body one doesn't have a reverse light, which is kind of odd. But the one I've bought should, or the one I'm going to get, does have a reverse light function. So I want to basically just load it up with all the lights I can. Headlights, brake lights, indicators, and reverse light. And some masking tape, because I am so close to running out of Tamiya masking tape. So yeah, that's basically what it all consists of, is the body, the paint, the light unit, some additional LEDs that I need, and Tamiya paint, Tamiya masking tape. So altogether, that's like 120 quid. So if anyone wants to help out with any tips or donations to put towards that, you know, and help out a fellow YouTuber / RC car enthusiast, please do. At the same time, I'm also trying to save up for an Elgato 4K60, which I would like to try and get before the new Forza Motorsport comes out. So that probably won't happen. But yeah, if anyone does feel like helping the channel out at any point, even if it's not for the gaming section but more for the RC car parts, please do. It would be most helpful. Okay, well, my screen is once again not working, so I can't even like do a manual focus, because it doesn't even look like it's in focus. Oops. But yeah, the screen isn't working. This is what my phone keeps doing. The phone, the touch screen, just dies, and the only way to get it working again is to turn the screen off and on again. But if I do that, it'll stop the recording. So I will leave this as it is and hope that it's in focus. So if we get that all in. So yeah, this is going to be the Ford Sierra Sapphire Cosworth body, chapter 2. I honestly don't know what this is going to look like. It could look like a complete and utter poop when I'm done. Or that is definitely not in focus. I need a new phone. So yeah, oh God, I hope that's in focus. So next thing to do will obviously be to paint it. And completely off topic, I'm also restoring one of my Scalextric cars, and I'm just painting some of the wheels because they were badly yellowed, and hydrogen peroxide did an okay job, but they were still yellow. So yeah, I'm just restoring one of those. It's the Michelin Pilot Scalextric Escort Cosworth, basically the same as my Tamiya one. So I just need to get some new tyres and some new mirrors for it, and I think that's about it. That'll be all good to go. That's brand new white wheels. Anyway, that's slightly off topic, but I just thought I'd mention it. It's car related. Anyway, I'm going to stop the video now by turning the screen off because the stop button don't work. And yeah, still not working. Okay, focus phone, please. Yeah. Anyway, so I'll leave it there for now, and on the end of this will be chapter 3, which will probably be the finished body painted. So, yep. Thank you for watching, and well, for me, a day or so might pass, but for you, it'll be a few seconds. So, see you in a few seconds. Whee! Right, okay, and here we are with chapter 3, the end result of the L&L Models Ford Sierra Sapphire RS Cosworth. First impressions? It's okay for, you know, like a basher body and whatnot. Not great for a shelf queen, or even as something to look good. I mean, you can tell it's a Sierra Sapphire. That's, you know, you can tell what it looks like just from looking at it. And it looks fine. There's nothing wrong with it. you know, as the only company in the world I think that's ever made a Sierra Sapphire shell, it's a good likeness. Proportions are a little bit off. I'm guessing just due to the small scale of it. It's not easy to, you know, make it fit onto 1/10 scale chassis, I suppose. The wheels don't really fit in the wheel arches, very centered. So I've had to trim off more than what you needed to, and they still don't kind of fit. The rear ones seem to be okay, but yeah, and these 6mm offset wheels do fill the wheel arches a lot better, especially with the Tamiya tires. So they do fill it much better now. So, but yeah, on the whole, it ain't bad. And yes, it will just be a kind of a basher body for me to bash around in. So, is it going to replace my Skyline? Probably not. I might actually just get another R32 body to replace my current R32 and use the new R32 as the basher body. So, yeah. But I do still plan to get that killer body Skyline shell that I've mentioned a few times. And these wheels, because it is a 195mm body, not 190, these wheels should fit under the chassis, or under the shell, hopefully perfectly fine. But yeah, I mean, everything went okay. Like, you know, I got the black strip along the doors, black strip there, the black strip on the other side, the black on the mirrors. This bit actually came out quite okay, with the, I suppose for all intents and purposes, the buttresses, although such as they are, that I masked off, because obviously the window surrounds wouldn't have reached it, so it would have looked a bit odd. So yeah, the buttresses, they look okay. Yeah, not too bad. One main gripe is that the stickers don't actually stick very well. I've tried using the lighter method and the hairdryer method to sort of melt the sticker and, you know, melt the glue kind of thing, but yeah, they don't stay stuck down, unfortunately. They do keep peeling up, as you can see. So the stickers are not great. So, and I also trimmed these down a bit, so they didn't look so big. They do look a bit better for that, but yeah, I see. The stickers, the decals just do not want to stick. And then there's the back, Sierra Cosworth. They missed out the RS. The spoiler went okay. I like the spoiler. That went actually surprisingly well with the black part. That's still a bit wobbly. And I did tint the windows as well. I don't know if you can really tell, but oh, you can. Yeah, I tinted the windows. Yeah, I mean, on the whole, everything went better than I expected it to. Something always tends to go wrong when I paint a body shell, but this didn't go too bad. It's just the overall quality. Well, no, the overall look is fine. The quality is fine. It's polycarbonate. You know, it feels like it's gonna take a knock. But yeah, it's definitely not as good as, say, a Tamiya or the killer bodies. But like I said, they're the only ones that have ever made, you know, L&L Models, the only ones that have ever made a Sierra Sapphire body. So I don't really have any complaints about a, you know, like somebody's first attempt. It does, you know. The only problem is I've had to raise it off the chassis quite a bit, so it looks kind of weird. Because I think it's gonna. You know what? Let's try and bring. I've also got a body stiffener that I bought off eBay. I cannot remember the name of the seller, but yeah, I've got. This is the third one I've bought, and it just kind of makes the body posts a lot stiffer, as if the name didn't give that away. So let's bring everything down. and see. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, that does look a bit better. Got less of the chassis visible. Yep. Which you can't really tell on the soft surface. Although the rear is kind of sitting quite close to the wheel arch, but it should be fine. I don't know what the voltage of this battery is. I could take it out and test it. Unfortunately, I don't have any current means of recording footage for my RC cars, so yeah, at least not easily anyway. But yeah, there we go. That's finally finished. I can't remember how long it's taken. I'm going to try and stay away from body shells for the moment until I can get that killer body one. Like I said, I want to get the killer body, but all in with everything I need to get the body shell done, it's going to come to like £120. So if anyone does want to help, I do have a PayPal. You can tip, donate, super chat, that kind of thing, to put towards getting that killer body. Because the killer body is the body shell. 2 cans of the color I want to paint the body, and 2 cans of black. I don't need the wheels anymore because I've already technically got those. But yeah, the body shell, 4 cans of paint, LED light kit, some extra LEDs because I don't have enough, and some more Tamiya masking tape because I'm almost all out. So all together, yeah, that's going to be about 120. I feel like there's more in there. Like the body shell's 25. The light kit's 25. That's 50. Yeah, I don't know actually. I'm sure there must be something else in the basket. I don't remember it. Well, then again, I do have 2 pairs of Tamiya LEDs, and they're a tenner each. Yeah, I know. So yeah. Anyway, so yeah, this is what it's all been building up to. My only real gripe is that, yeah, the stickers don't really stick very well. And the window surrounds, I had to trim them down so they didn't look so thick. But they still don't look quite right. So I don't know what it is. Yeah. But it's just that the joins are quite obvious. Where's my... Yes. Oh my god, why does my watch keep going off? Yeah, anyway, but yeah. On the whole, it ain't bad. It is not bad. I'll see if I can get some video footage of it somehow. I can't promise if I'm gonna be able to, but yeah. But then again, I don't want to damage these wheels. Because like I said, these are gonna be for the killer body skyline. So I don't want to damage the wheels or scratch them or, you know, wear the tyres out. I say wear the tyres out, they're slicks. So I might just put the tyres on there that didn't fit, the gold ones. So yeah, I might give the hairdryer another stab. See if I can get these things to actually stick. Oh well. But yes, there we go. So if you're planning to get the Sierra Sapphire Cosworth from L&L Models, that's what it looks like. I don't know what their Sierra Cosworth one looks like, because I don't have one of those. Their Escort Cosworths are pretty good. I do have 2 of those. So, yeah. Anyway, hopefully up next, that killer body skyline. And I will do a vlog series of that as well. Ugh. Why does this watch keep telling me about my phone's battery? It's like the 5 times it's gone off now, as if the battery keeps... Yeah. So yeah, killer body up next, hopefully. I might wait until the summer though. I might get it as soon as I can, just so that things don't go out of stock. But I might wait until the summer, just where it's a bit warmer, because it's better for the paint and all that kind of thing. So, stop telling me this. So yeah, there we go. If you want to get one of these, that's what it looks like. Might sell it. if somebody wants it before I run it, I'll sell it. So, because it's made to fit on a TT01 and TT02, I can tell you these, getting these body post holes in the right place. Actually, that's the point. Does the killer body have dimples for body posts? Ah, shit. Oh god, please don't tell me I'm gonna have to measure all those out again, because I don't even know how I managed to get these spot on. Like, I got them spot on. Like, yeah. That does seem to bring the body posts in, like, ever so slightly closer to each other, so that it doesn't fit perfectly. But if I can find the front body posts, yeah, it just, yeah, it goes on really well. God, stop telling me about the battery. God damn it. Yeah, so there we go. If anyone wants to buy this because they want a Sierra Sapphire Cosworth shell, let me know before I run it and potentially scratch things off or break things or something. No. So yeah. Anyway, that's it. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna leave it there for now, and hopefully, maybe the next RC car video will be the killer body. I don't really have anything planned for anything else at the moment in terms of RC cars, so yeah, I'll see you whenever that video comes out. If anyone wants to help me buy it, Jesus Christ, stop telling me about the fucking battery. Yeah, let me know if you want to buy it, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.